Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over Hotfix 18 and everything that was released in the patch notes. So let's just hop straight into it and talk about the new patch notes. They fixed a new issue where the arcane shield could not reactivate. Fixed an issue where the smoke pot was malfunctioning. That is for the rogue. Fixed an issue where smite could not be applied twice. That is for the cleric. Fixed an issue where more additional damage than intended was applied to calculating magic damage. So I seen this actually with a special named item. They had a double magic damage applying to it, which is absolutely insane. I think it was the Kuma's Claw with 15 magical damage twice on it, meaning a total of 30 damage. Since they're doing this fix, I assume that it was actually working. It was actually giving someone extra 30 damage of magic, which is absolutely insane and a very, very big advantage. Very good they fixed that. Next, they put other minor bugs have been fixed. I don't know which exactly minor bugs they're talking about. Probably little glitches in the game, just fixing little errors. Next up, we have the blow corruption duration after the activation has been reduced from 12 to 8 seconds. Blow corruption added magic damage has been reduced from 20 to 15 seconds, which means that the warlock has gotten a little bit of a debuff. This is quite a bit of a debuff for the blow corruption. I have seen a lot of people using the blow corruption method right now for the warlock, and honestly it is super broken. I have been almost getting one-shotted by the blow corruption as a cleric or a barbarian, and it is crazy. I mean, to be almost dying to a one hit from the blow corruption from a magic staff is absolutely insane and very scary. So it got 1/4 reduction in damage and in time for the blow corruption, so that's going to be helping a bit. I think it was pretty justified. I feel like the ability was a little bit broken, and it's still going to be very useful, and it's not going to go completely to waste. So I think it is a good move by the devs. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Rangers default arrows have been increased from 30 to 40. I don't know how to feel about this one. Rangers already feel like they have a pretty solid amount of arrows to start off with 30, but I guess 40 is a nice little extra amount of arrows. But they definitely need to make something where they can carry the arrows and not in their inventory, because honestly it is super annoying for those rangers and anyone who's using a longbow or a crossbow. You have to take up so much space just for those arrows. So honestly, they need to make a piece of gear where you can carry some arrows in that. That'd be very nice. Random modifiers for items have been changed. Certain item modifiers now apply only certain parts. Certain item modifiers do not appear together. So basically what this is saying is about additional damage and additional magic damage. They're talking about this because it has been very broken lately. Being able to stack weapon damage, additional physical damage, physical power, all stacking on top of each other to give you a lot of extra damage. I've seen people be able to stack like 10 extra damage on just one piece of armor. At the end of this video, I actually fight someone who has an insane weapon which gives the person like extra 10 damage, which is crazy and exactly what the problem was. So I definitely think this is going to help with some balancing, and it was very much needed because everyone was basically building this build. Everyone was building weapon damage and physical power, physical damage, and honestly that's not what the game was meant to be. They of course want different builds for every single class, and if everyone's building the same thing, it's because one thing is broken. So good move on the devs for that one. I am going to miss those extra insane amounts of damage on one weapon though. Item rarity is now displayed in the item information panel, so that's gonna be popping up on the item. That is pretty cool. Bandage and potion stack to 3 in the inventory stash. Oh, that's so good. That is actually super nice. They actually did this back in the beta, which is super cool. I'm very happy that they brought this back because I was wondering why they took it away. Honestly, it honestly made carrying potions such a pain, and you had to carry so many potions, and my inventory actually at the end of this wipe in this clip that you're actually watching, I had to carry like a full inventory of potions. And with this new update, it's gonna be great and save a lot of space and stash space for everyone. So very happy with this and very excited with this. Most craft items now stack in the inventory and stash. Thank God. Oh my God, I was actually asking for this as well, for them to stack craftable items. I'm super happy about that because I could not stack craftable items. It felt not even worth it to have craftable items in my stash because they were taking up so much space. space, man. One craftable item like dark matter, for example, was taking up 4 slots. And then if you have multiple items like basic items, which you get super easily, it takes up your whole stash. So honestly, very, very happy about this as well. A lot of stash moves, which are going to give everyone a lot of more stash space. I think this might be what they're talking about, but hopefully they will release something like a chest or something of that sort, like a backpack where you can carry stuff inside of to save you some extra stash space. Gold bag capacity increased from 500 to 1000 golds. That is actually very nice. I definitely think that the gold bag only being able to carry 500 gold was not really worth it, but honestly, they're still super overpriced. Hopefully they did something to lower the price, because last wipe it was extremely expensive, going for over 1 key, and honestly going for over 1 key for 1 gold bag, it's just not worth it. I mean, you could just keep the key and only use 2 slots, but instead you're gonna buy a gold bag and use 4 slots. It just doesn't make sense. They also increased the gold chest capacity from 3000 gold to 10,000 gold, which is also a very good move. I'm really happy about that. That makes the gold chest worth even more now, probably, though. If it was going for like 30 keys last wipe, Jesus, I don't even know what's gonna be going for this wipe. It's crazy, man. Added equip time for crossbows, so I assume just slower equips for the crossbow. That is not my favorite thing. Arrows now stack up to 20. Okay, that is not bad at all. So that actually makes sense why they updated the Ranger's arrows from 30 to 40 now, because they stack up to 20. So that is not bad. I actually kind of like that. That is pretty cool, and it's also going to save up some more space once again, so that is very nice. The damage of crossbows and longbows have been reduced. Okay, I have honestly kind of seen this coming, because I feel like they have been quite overpowered lately. Getting headshot by a crossbow, dude, you're literally like a third of a health or 1/4 of a health. But honestly, I don't think it was super broken, so I was a little shocked to see this, but they do quite a bit of damage, so it is what it is. Alchemist and Surgeon no longer sell health potion and bandages. What? Okay, I did not expect that at all. Honestly, I thought that the health potions and bandages was very nice to be sold by merchants. I don't know how you're supposed to be expected to get a lot of health potions and bandages now. It's going to be very, very much tougher to enter into brand new games, but it is a hardcore dungeon crawler, so it makes sense. I guess now everyone is going to be stacking their potions and bandages inside of their inventory and stash, so that's going to be a little bit more intense and kind of exciting. I kind of like that, to be honest. Crystal Ball is now sold by the Fortune Teller. Okay, that makes sense. You can sell coin purses and coin bags to the merchant. Thank God. This was actually a huge problem last wipe. I'm sure a lot of you guys had this problem where you just could not get rid of coin bags. I mean, you had to take them into game and drop them or die with them. It was really, really dumb, honestly. And then also when they had the gear cap, oh my God, you couldn't do anything with them. You couldn't take them to normal games. You couldn't sell them to a merchant. It was a huge problem, but now it has been resolved, and I am very happy about that. Fixed location escape down portals added to the crypt for testing. Okay, I'm not really exactly sure where they're talking about, but I guess they're gonna have specific locations for the down portals. Infernal playtime has been increased by 2 minutes. Very much needed. Infernal playtime can be very intense, especially in high roller. You got to go pretty slow sometimes, and the amount of time gets pretty squeezed, so 2 minutes is a good add-on. Loot drops have been rebalanced. There's now less loot drops overall. That I do not like that. Honestly, I really did like the loot drops that we were getting. I don't really think it was overpowered. I think it was right in the sweet spot. You were getting a pretty good amount of loots, but also not getting insane loot like when they boosted loots. Additional stash space can be rented. This feature is temporary. Oh, let's go, man. Yo, I've actually been waiting so long for some stash space. Dude, I'm super excited now. This is gonna be an awesome wipe, man. Okay, the leaderboard will remain visible until the next season a ranking begins. Okay, to avoid potential abuse, all players ranked in the top 100 after the leaderboard end will receive decay points equal to the length of the leaderboard date. Please restart the leaderboard from day 1 not to receive any decay points on the leaderboard has finished. Okay, well, that is the patch notes. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any comments or questions, post them down below. I'm gonna be having my first ever Twitch stream in 1 year this Friday, where I'm gonna be grinding all night for the brand new wipe. So make sure to go give me a follow and check me out live. I'd really appreciate it. And that is gonna be it for me, guys. I'm very excited for all this extra stash space and all these new updates. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below, but I think it was a pretty awesome patch. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Take care, stay safe, and for now, guys, I'll see you guys in the dungeon.